You opened your phone for 1 minute, and suddenly it's been an hour. But you don't even remember what you saw. That's not distraction. That's a crisis. Something is happening to your attention, and most people don't notice it. You sit down to focus, to study, to work, to think, but your brain keeps pulling away. A notification, a thought, a sound, anything becomes an escape. But wait, here's the problem. Your mind is not broken. It is being trained to not stay still. You try to read something, but you reread the same line again and again. You forget what you just read. You open a task, then switch to something else, then forget why you opened it. And here's what no one tells you about attention. Your brain now expects stimulation every second. Silence feels uncomfortable. Stillness feels wrong. So you escape it without even thinking. You scroll, you tap, you switch. Again and again. And every time you do it, your focus gets a little weaker. Not suddenly, slowly, quietly, invisibly. Here's where it gets scary. You can't even enjoy one thing fully anymore. A video feels too slow. A book feels too long. A conversation feels boring. And the reason is deeper than you think. Your brain is adapting to speed. Fast content, fast rewards, fast changes. So normal life starts feeling slow, even painful, and you start thinking, I just need more discipline. But discipline is not the main issue. Your attention system is overloaded. You don't have a lazy mind. You have an overstimulated one. Every app you use is competing for your focus. Every scroll is a small battle for your attention. And you're losing, not because you are weak, but because the system is designed that way. But here's the twist. Focus is not gone. It's just buried. Buried under noise, under speed, under constant interruption. Because when you truly lock in, time disappears. You've felt it before. Reading something deeply, creating something fully, being lost in a task without checking the time. That is your real attention system. So what changed? It's not your brain, it's your environment. You switched from deep living to fast reacting, and your brain adapted perfectly to that world because it always adapts. So how do you fix it? Not by quitting everything, not by going offline forever, but by rebuilding focus slowly, one small moment at a time. Start with 5 minutes, one task. No switching, then 10 minutes, then 20. And every time your mind drifts, you bring it back. Not with anger, not with frustration, but with awareness. Because focus is not something you either have or don't have. It is something you train. And your attention is still there, waiting for you to take it back. But there's something even deeper. Every time you choose distraction instead of focus, you are not just losing time. You are shaping your brain. You are teaching it what to expect. Constant change, constant stimulation, constant noise. And over time, your mind forgets how to stay still. That is the real crisis. Not phones, not apps, not technology, but the loss of stillness inside your own mind. Because stillness is where deep thinking happens, where ideas form, where clarity appears, where memory strengthens. Without it, everything becomes shallow, fast, fragmented. But here's the truth no one says out loud. Your focus is not destroyed. It is just sleeping, and you can wake it up. Slowly, gently, repeatedly. Every time you resist the urge to switch, you strengthen it. Every time you stay a little longer, you rebuild it. Not instantly, but permanently. And one day, you will notice something strange. You read longer without stopping. You think deeper without drifting. You exist without reaching for distraction. That is not luck. That is recovery. So the real question is not, how do I fix my focus? The real question is, what kind of mind are you building every time you look away? Because your attention is your life. Where it goes, you go. And maybe the most powerful thing you can do today is not consume something new, but finally stay with one thing long enough to remember who you are.